Now what I'm going to show you is the download set here for the pointed, which I mean pointed is this bit that's like octagonal, not hexagonal, octagonal, but the pointed part of the octagonal is here at the top. That gives you a completely different, if it was like flat topped, it just gives you a completely different one. But if you want a pointed octagonal, then this is the set for you, the download set. Now don't forget, each of the sets, you've got various things you can do with it. And please, if you've got time, go and have a look at all the other different sets. You've got round, oval, all sorts of things. But with every one, there's a different technique on how to use the different templates. So go and have a look at that, and then maybe you've bought the square or the pointed octagonal, is that all I can do with it? No, please go and have a look at all the videos, and you'll get, wow, you can do that. Wow, you can do that. I never thought it could do that. Fantastic. So anyway, if you download this one, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get 6 sizes of the pointed octagonal, and you can print these onto whatever you want. If you want to print them directly onto the card that you're going to be cutting out, and that you can do that, then you've got a digital template. If you want to make a proper template for yourself, you can print it out onto card, onto paper, onto acetate, anything that will go for your printer, you can make your own templates. And as you can see with this one, this is the big one. You've got the leg of the design here. Where the dotted line is, that's where you will crease the second card. So when they go together, you get that great effect. Then you've got all these different variations of the mat and layers, but you can always still use those for flip and fold, etc. So there's loads of things you can do with it, and please go and have a look at all the different videos, and I'm sure you'll be amazed at all the things you can do. We're going to make a very simple flip and fold card here, but one with an aperture on the inside. There's lots of techniques of how to do that. I'm just going to show you another one now. So this is what you're going to get into your set. You're getting that large one, then you're getting the next size down. So you're not just getting one template, you're getting 6 sizes, and within those 6 sizes, you've got various options as well. That is the, hang on, which one is it? That's the one, that's the size that we're going to be using. That's the 3rd one down. But if you want a smaller one still, you can use that one, and it keeps going down smaller and smaller and smaller. So you make a nice small card, and sometimes you can do like a trio set and send that. You can literally loads of things, and I say just keep looking at all the videos, because every day we add different videos to different products, and there's new techniques all the time being added. And don't forget, once you've downloaded this set, you've got it for life. And if you forget how to use it, you just go back to the website and look at the video, and you think, oh yeah, that's what you do. So this is the one we're going to do. Now from this, you can either print it directly onto the back of the card, or you can make a template. I've got this here, I've already cut out. I printed it onto some white card, and I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll make an aperture card this time, and from this I'll make this template. But as I said, from that you can make lots of different types of templates. You might have 1 border card, you might have 2 borders, 3 borders. This one I've used 3 borders here to create that template, and that's going to give me a nice aperture in the middle. When I've cut that out, I've saved that as well, because that can also give me a small card, or if I want to use a different colour in the middle, or use that on others. So there's another template, and just keep saving your templates as you go along. I usually keep them on a piece of paper, a little bit of masking tape, keep them in position. Any way you want to do in a folder with the loose leaves, or any way you want to do that, just keep building up your templates, because as you print one out and cut it out, you'll think of other ways of doing it. So from that one template, you can have loads and loads of different templates, or mat and layers, or flip and folds, or flipping folds. This is what I'm going to do. So this time I've cut out my template from that one design there, and I've also got a center. I don't need that in this case, but listen, I just want to show you this. This is a smaller card, and this is from the same design. I'll just give you an example. There's one template I can use. There's another template. So that this time I've not taken the center out, and this time I've cut out all the frames, and I've numbered them, so I can use mix and match. I can do lots of different things. I can have that. This one's using 3, so I could use it this way. You see, I've got 1, 2, 3. So there you go. So if I'd cut that out of the center, then I would get what I've got with this one. So it's entirely up to you. They really, really are so adaptable. Just so much you can do. So all you do with this is just take a piece of card, excuse me, voila. got a nice piece of red here.
Lucky dip.
It was a lucky dip, that, lucky dip. Now I've chosen this beautiful orange card here that I've cut them out already, but I want to show you how to cut out. Place this onto your card. Now when you're cutting out, think about it. If you put it there, you're only going to get one out. You're just going to get one out. But if you think of like, pop it like there, like that, will that get two? No, it won't that way. But if you put it that way, it will get two out. So position it so you're not going to waste any card. And at that, out of this size, I can get two cards. And basically, you can either use a little bit of masking tape to stop it moving around. And I've got the low tack masking tape here. And don't forget, do you remember what the little tip is? If you can't get the low tack masking tape, just stick it on your jumper or your top. And that just, the fibres that are on there just makes the strong masking tape. Have you seen my latest fetish? Oh, there you go. Anyway, that's less sticky now, so it's not going to rip your paper. And I'm just going to position that exactly where I want it to go. All I'm going to do is put a little bit of masking tape there, a little bit of masking tape there, and then take my pencil and just go around the template. It's holding the template in position. This one I printed on, I think it's 120 gram paper, so it's not like a really thick card, but I mean, it depends on your printer. You've got different settings for different thicknesses of paper. You can even put acetate through there if you want an acetate one. And there you go. I've done that, and you can do that loads and loads of times. Now, if you want to then save that for another one going forward, then you just I always keep my masking tape on, stick it onto a scrap bit of paper, and then it keeps your template nice and tidy. And if I want to do the other template, I just turn that around and do the opposite side. So imagine that's been drawn out onto this thicker side. I'm going to stick this onto here so you can see what I'm doing. That just sticks onto there, and that's safe there, ready. It's already got the masking tape up on to use time and time and time again. Pop that there. So imagine this as done now onto this cream card like that, this orangey card. So I've cut it out, but you see, you draw on the back. If you've got a really nice fancy card like that one is, you can see the beautiful design on there with that silver, beautiful paisley design on there. Do it onto the back. Now I've cut out another one exactly the same, but from this corner to this corner, I've creased it with a blunt tool and then folded it over. Because the way this works is there's my card there like that. That's going to fit over that way, so it's got the leg in this side and leg on that side. That is going to stick down, that'll fold over and become the leg to the card. So all I have to do now, I've put some double-sided tape on the back of there ready. I'm going to be a little bit adventurous here and see if I can do it all in one go, because they're short little bits, and I'm going to see if I can do this. Position, get your card in the right position, line that up so it's going to be perfectly halfway, and you don't want it overlapping. If it does, just take a pair of scissors and just trim it. That's exactly at the side there, so you can see that folds over there perfectly, and you've got that, and there is your card. Now, if you want, you can put some acetate on the back of that card if you want to. And I'm just showing you the basics. Now, don't forget, you can look at all the other cards as well and get lots of different tips and advice on how to decorate these cards and how to, different ways of making them up. That's a very simple card, and all you've got to do is print out, download the pointed octagonal, print out the sheet that you want. My advice is don't print them all out at once, just print them as you need them, and you might print one large one out, but from that one large one you can see lots of different options. So start making your templates from the different sets and that, and also they mix and match. You can put the square with the round, there's all sorts of things. Once you start collecting, then building up your collection, and because they're very affordable and very economical, you've got them for life, and we'll always be giving you lots of tips and advice. You can make a great card like this. This is a very simple one with an aperture, and you can decorate that any way you want.